I'm Bob Gregorio. Some people know me as Bicycle Bob, and I'd like to talk to you today about two things that I'm very passionate about. One of them is the death ride, and the other is finding a cure for ALS. What is the death ride, you ask? The death ride is a 230-mile loop through the San Juan Mountains of southwest Colorado. Typically, historically, this ride was unorganized. A group of friends would get together starting in 1979. The history of it is, as such, began in 1979 as a two-day ride. It acquired the nickname the Death Ride because of its degree of difficulty as a two-day ride. Bear in mind, 230 miles, that'd be 2 days of over 100 miles if you were to average it out. 17,000 feet of climbing over some of the highest mountain passes in the continental United States. The degree of difficulty of this loop is as high as it gets. Also, the scenic splendor on this loop is at a level that's unsurpassed in our country. The other thing that I'm passionate about is finding a cure for ALS. Now, I'm a part of an organization that's called Cycle ALS, and we organize cycling events, the proceeds from which are meant to benefit the fight against ALS. Now, the Death Ride was originally named as such. It's kind of a daunting name, I understand, but it was named as such because it was perceived to be such a difficult ride that the riders would have to go to the edge of death, make a deal with the devil, and return alive. So apparently, mythically, we did that. I was one of those riders that turned it into a one-day event. So in 1980, the Death Ride became a one-day challenge. 230 miles of major mountain passes in one day, super high elevation, super high degree of difficulty. Well, I'm honored to be a part of the current effort to use the Death Ride and its scenic splendor to raise money to fight against ALS, which in its own way is another form of a death ride. If you receive a diagnosis that you have contracted ALS, you are on your final death ride, because there is no cure. Ever since the days of Lou Gehrig, the famous Iron Man from the New York Yankees, who contracted ALS famously back in the late 30s. Even Iron Man Lou Gehrig could not beat ALS. No one beats ALS. We're trying to find a cure. We're doing our best to use our cycling energy to enjoy this beautiful loop that we refer to as the Death Ride. If we can use our cycling energy to acquire donations from our friends, from our family members, perhaps we have friends, family members, community members we know who are suffering from ALS. Perhaps we've had people close to us who have died from ALS. I have. So the event that we've organized, this is the 10th year anniversary of that event. We've called the Death Ride Tour. And to get more information about how to sign up, how to register for this event, you can go to deathridetour.com, and it'll have all the details there for you. The tour this year in 2019 takes place June 8th, 9th, and 10th. It starts in Silverton. Day 1 is Silverton to Telluride. Day 2 is Telluride to Durango. Day 3 is Durango to Silverton. Concurrently, On the second day of the tour, we do the Death Ride Challenge, which is the 1-day, 230-mile loop. If you're up to it, the Death Ride Challenge is also an option that we offer that's associated with the Death Ride Tour. And also we require donations to be a part of that so that our goal can be achieved, and that is to find a cure for ALS. So please get on the website, deathridetour.com. Mark it on your calendar, the tour, the 3-day tour, June 8th, 9th, and 10th. If you're up to it, the 1-day is on June 9th and starts and finishes right here at the Strader Hotel in downtown Durango, Colorado. Thank you very much. Hope to see you out there in early June, riding your bike to help defeat ALS. Thank you very much.